say hi to everyone. Okay, so let's continue with our technique. F sharp minor melodic, left hand 4 octaves, 92 per quarter 16ths.
Okay.
Nice. How does it feel? I mean, I think you're still like freaking out a little bit in the middle, but it was stable. Nice job. Okay, so let's try next week. Hands together. Same speed. Wonderful. Okay. Hands together. I don't think you need a sticky note or anything, right? Okay. So it's okay. I know it happens. It's fine. Phrase modulation. How was this one, the phrase modulation? A little bit tricky?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at that. So seizure minor key of A major. Key of F sharp minor, that's absolutely correct. 1, 5, 3, 5, 7. All good.
Okay.
Good job. Okay. Descending. Okay, let's quickly look at the cadences. I'm not even sure I need to assign it to you. So would you mind just looking at those and telling me which one? So you have a choice of authentic, plagal, half, or deceptive. So what is this one?
Authentic. Wait.
So in authentic, you wouldn't. I mean, yeah, sometimes there's a bass that is, but plagal exactly because you have the basically this, but in open position. That's what makes it just slightly tricky, right? But also, I've just reminded that's called Amen cadence. Right. Okay, good. What about this one? Take it down.
Is it authentic? Wait. No, wait, half.
Very good. And as you notice, it approached by second step. Yeah, you see how it works. So how we get into the half, right? So for example, if we were here, right? Something like this, right? The voice leading can be different, but basically it's approached by the second step. Okay, what about this one? There's like a dead giveaway.
Oh. Wait.
Could be.
Wait.
Could be this, right? Yeah, it could be deceptive, but you need to include the rest. Because but I agree, the voice leading could be also 7 to 1, and that's what usually happens in different, like you expect one, but it is authentic. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of confused you with saying that's a dead giveaway, but it's not. It could be either, right? But you have to check the entire chord. And actually, so here, what do you need to change in order to get the deceptive? One note, because 2 of them. Yeah, it's just like you get just changing C sharp to D and you get the 6th step. Okay, what about the last one, the G flat? Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Okay, go ahead and do 2. And the purpose of those very abstract exercises is what we can do it so we can analyze it in music and kind of remember, it's this kind of cadence, this kind of cadence. Okay, good. And do you know why we pay so much attention to cadences? Why they help us when we especially, they're not very helpful. Let's say if you play so-called non-functional music, which is does not revert like 1, 2, 5, like doesn't work within the function. But when it's working within the function with a lot of piano literature, Bach, Beethoven, most of the early romantics, right, and even late romantic music. So phrases are usually they go towards the cadence. So and knowing the end of the phrase and how it gets into the next one, it's just helpful for us to understand analytically music, not just like physically,
Okay.
not just viscerally.
Mm.
Okay, so it's I I only realized it when I got my doctoral degree. I never cared about cadences much before. Like, why are they useful? And usually the places we usually forget easily because they at the end of the phrases. Like we're not really sure what's going on. So that's why knowing clearly what's going on it's very helpful. Okay, there's nothing in here, right? No. Okay, gotcha. Odd question. What are your Saturdays are like?
I'm free.
Usually
Saturday,
free.
Yeah.
So there is a festival of trees in Jensen.
Oh,
In
I think
Jensen
I'm
on.
performing in that one. I'm not sure. I'm performing in it. I think for choir or
Oh,
ISU children's.
if you're still there, you might be able to if you get there early. I would love you to play on the bigger instrument
okay.
and let's try it. And that's a good preparation if you can.
Mhm.
Obviously, that would be wonderful. So it's just a good practicing for competition and for later, just performing on the bigger stage, having all this anxiety and just on the bigger instrument because you will find that it's harder to project. Okay, let's move on with Chopin, working on the second half today and using rubato. And do you know what rubato is coming from, the meaning of the word?
No.
Coming from Italian word rubare means to steal.
Oh.
So rubato is a little bit but it's a good stealing. Like rubato usually you take from one place, you return it another. So you steal time here, you return it later. Okay, good. So let's let's see. Let's start from 21. I mean, that's a good place to start too. Good. Yes, delicacy, with all the delicacy, can you bring those a little bit more? So imagine that you have to, again, we're talking about playing for the bigger audience and being in the bigger hall. As delicate as you want to be, you don't want to underperform, right?
Okay.
So I want those. So pay a little bit more attention to them, more tuned. Yeah. So what happened? If you're the big bone, the humerus is gonna be here. You're gonna have hard time giving it momentum. So this is the heaviest part, and if you send it fast enough, you're gonna produce enough sound. But if it's here, it's only finger, right? So can you do it one more time and try to include the entire hand? Okay. Yeah, do you see how you lose momentum here? So basically, can you play for me just right hand? That's it. And then be careful. So what basically is supposed to happen here? Your finger is supposed to stop being rigid. It has to become jello, right? So it's moment of when the rigid constructions disappears. Okay, you know when you bow, right, and then you have to relax your hand in order to gain the next momentum, right? So it's like you're gonna bow always like this. So it's the same moment, same moment. Better. Here again, I know it's like da da. Yeah, take your time. Not so quickly. Such a big distance cannot be just easily. I remember what we talked about, the precious Chinese yeah, yeah, and a little bit more. So make sure that your right hand is more prominent than your left hand. Ya ti da di. Imagine the soprano singing. Sing out. More momentum. Yup. Even more than that. Yeah, try it one more time. Yeah, let's figure out the rhythm. Ya ti ta tam pa pa pa. Right? That's the middle. Ya ti ba ti da di da ya ba di da di da. Yes, ba da. Yeah, go ahead and gonna ya da da di da 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 ya da 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 di da di da 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 ya da 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 di da ya da da di da da. Sorry, da 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 ya da da di da da di da di da da da. Does it make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a difficulty. So include your back because this is the moment of kind of flying and not feeling the ground underneath and like freaking out. Ya ti da ti papa towards the first beat. Yeah. A little bit more. You think feel ba squeezing the key. Gorgeous. Yes, thank you. That's so lovely. Okay, keep going. So here it's I appreciate your but Chopin is a little bit different. Ya ti da di da di da. So there are some moments that you have to stretch. That's what we're talking about with rubato, right? Can we start from this moment? Actually, never mind. Let's start at 25. It's too thin. Right. Mezzo forte. Because what are you gonna do here? Die? In the pianissima, right? In between. So here's the, and here's, right? Yes. Yeah. Be careful on F. Yeah. It's the problem with this one. You might want to actually play it. I found it incredibly helpful to play the bass notes with 3 because hand feels more in control and more centered. Go ahead, give it a try. Bass with 3 versus 5. More. Yeah. No. Yes. What do you feel? Nice, right? Yeah, so you see, because you have to drop in dynamic here so much, you have to be more. Yeah, so go ahead, step out, sorry. And for now, I want you to overdo it a little bit. You can always tone it down, right? If it's not enough, then it's really hard to manage, especially on the so. You see, I even underdid it actually. It's still not enough, so it's. So I would say this. Your left is going to be responsible for the play right hand because I don't want you to be busy with the left hand. I didn't think you need to change pedal here.
Okay.
It's one harmony, right? So I would say, in this case, there are two harmonies, right?
Mhm.
So two pedals, right here and here.
Okay.
Ya, ya, da,
Okay.
ya, di, da, da, da. Right? These three. Sorry, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna do my job better. More,
Yeah.
because what we're gonna do here. I know we want it so delicate, then we're losing tone. I know it's difficult here because this piano gives out a lot of sound. Steinway in Jansen will not.
Okay.
You will have to work harder for your higher register. So let's overdo it for now. Okay, forget about scratch the piano here. Think mezzo forte plus. Think mezzo piano plus. Okay. So forget about the piano. I know Chopin was so delicate. He could, like, from this range. So if let's say Liszt from here to here, right? Dynamic range. He was able to go, like 50 shades of piano. I know, but I think for our purpose, let's put it up a little bit, and then we can tone it down. A little bit less notes on. Yeah, so be careful in the, so think where are you going, right?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it that your ultimate? Think again, mezzo forte there. Sorry, yeah. They just assumed that I didn't play it, but it's still going. And this one is going to be before the beat, right? Ti, tria, da, di, da, ka, da. Ti, tria, da, ti, da, da, ti. And it's actually kind of comfortable. Ya, di, da, 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 ba. Da, ba, di. Right? Can you play for me just right hand? One more time. Yeah. So prepare this out a little bit early, okay? And use those muscles to help your to get the hands out, okay? One more time, just So there's a trick. How am I making it work? I'm not literally playing legato, right? But it's still like so. Have you ever seen the picture the painters who use a pointillism as a technique? That means they painted with the little dots, and our brain connects them, and we see the whole picture, although it's a separate dot. So same happens with a melody. You play it as a separate dot, but you arrange it in hierarchical dynamical order, and our brain connects it as a line. So you don't have to worry so much about physical connection, right? Can you try it one more time and just think ti da di ba ba di ti da ya ba ba ba. Not bad. Yeah, okay, good. Let's try it with the left hand. Okay. Do tell. So be careful. don't be too delicate with right hand. I know we want to because it just gives it lots of sound. We want to be delicate, otherwise it sounds too robust, right? It just gives it to. Right now, just do a little bit more. Yeah. Try it again. Too little. Again, I would yawn. So every time, release. So. I'm not sure you need to. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Again, two. I think you change pedaling to too often.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do it one more time? That was good. You had kind of a break here.
Okay.
See if you can. So there's. Again, it's not the physical connection. I think it's something with the pedaling. Maybe you pedal before. Make sure you pedal after. Be more present in the right hand and less present in the left hand. Good. Don't forget to. So here's the what? D da da versus fa di da. Relax immediately afterward. Otherwise, the sound doesn't flow. So attack and then relaxation. Yeah. Let's see how we can. So right now it flows this yeah. That's about timing. Go ahead, put your hand. So you should do. I know it's really hard because it's so slow. The suspended gravity makes it very hard. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Better, so much better. See if the very good, much better. I don't know what you did, but it sounded much more. Don't just take time. It's all ornamental, the part of the melody. Yeah, da ti da 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 da. Just time it. Da ti da 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 da. Yeah. Just time it with the bass. Out of those three notes, your D is the most prominent. You can. You either carry on or towards the E flat if you want to stop on E flat. Hide left hand. It's da boo boo. Interrupts. It's fingering. That's why. Yeah. You know, in my career, 99% of time, there's something wrong with the melody or like with the flow. It's usually fingering. Why? What do you do? Why? What for? 3. Why? I cannot even imagine any other one. I mean, you can do 1, 2 if you really want to. That even this works. But I would do just 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 2, da da dee. Let me just right hand. Let's see the finger. Yeah, so once you can either silently change to 2 here. Let's do that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, silently to 2. Yeah, it immediately sounds better.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying your fingering is like it's impossible to make it sound good, but you just have to work harder in order to like kind of close the seams that exist between those shifts that you have to perform. I mean, you can. Like you can literally play with 1 finger and make it sound good. Like play everything with 1, play everything with 5. But it just facilitates it's easier. That's what I'm saying. Okay, it's not like, oh, you bad finger and you cannot do it. You can. You have to work harder. Okay, so let's start.
Okay.
A little bit more. I don't know. Think T soft, soft, T da dee, let it crescendo. Yeah, and then time it. It's exactly together, right? 3 and 2 here. Okay. And then so da da. First fingers are together. So convenient. Chopin knew what he was doing. Can you play for me just this da da da? That's it. Yeah. And have again just a little bit out. Da 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 da. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and while here, add this note here, the first finger, right? Because sorry. Yeah, and then you synchronize. Good, and don't rush the end of the arm. Yam ba da da dee da ka da. Yam ba da da dum ba da. Yes, you can do that. It's another thing. So ya da 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 ba dee. Yeah. No, yeah. This one before the beat. I know. I mean, it's so tempting to synchronize, but it's here. It's crossed out. Means before the beat. Yeah, just be and use back a little bit more and relax. Yeah. Good. And he wants something out of this note. So it's this subtle we cannot really do it, right? You cannot crescendo on piano, but you have to create a sorry. So it rings. Otherwise it's gonna die over those, and you cannot cover it with those, right? And look how much more Judicial, you have to be about dynamics,
Oh.
and it will change from it's going to be so annoying, like it's changing from instrument to instrument how much you can do. You have to adapt on a, so you have to really use your, because it's not like one, like you figure out the exact amount of touch and it's always going to be the same. No, unfortunately. So you will have to adjust. You see dolcissimo here, right?
Yeah.
So that means you have to plan. So piano, pianissimo, poco rubato, sempre pianissimo, dolcissimo. So it means like it's less and less and less, right? And more tender and more tender. So that means you have to be more special at the beginning, right? Otherwise, like,
Okay.
what are you gonna do here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so plan ahead. So if that's your lowest dynamic, like how big you're supposed to start here, yeah? Can we do just yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus. No, not bad. Yeah, it made sense. Yeah, be careful with your left hand. It steps on right hand. T, B, squeeze gently left hand. So this one needs this, and the next one, the left hand needs nothing.
Okay.
Feather. The first finger, yeah, because it's so short, right? And it's because of this big joint. Do something. Okay, go with your instinct. Don't stop listening to me, but make the phrase work. Okay. So take more time between yeah and second beat in the left hand. So P, more, yes, spend more time. So it's like T, da, dee, da, da, a little bit, moment of suspension. Left hand still, I mean, I'm being incredibly picky with you, but left hand to my taste still too blunt and too interactive. T, ba, ba, T, right? More on the bass, more on bass and top, less in the middle. Good. Now with little less being afraid of every note, because right now the movement, the flow stops, right? Because you have to think so hard about every single little detail. Now can you create the flow? Ti da di pa pa ti da da ya da ti da da di da ti da ti da ti da ti da. It's almost like you actually conducting in small three all the time, right? You cannot really do it 1 and 2 and 3 and da da yeah da da. But it's ti da di da di ti da di da ti da di da ti da ti da. That was better. Do it one more time and be more confident about this choice. I like that. Don't rush the second beat. I mean, you can be casual about this, and that's gonna create certain aesthetic, like you being reserved about this. But I think it's still a little bit more special moment. Delaying ya ti da 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 da, synchronous ya ti da 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 da. Yeah, but don't push it. Ya ti da da da. So it's this ya da 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 da, like you touching touching the note. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna do the right hand. You do left hand.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah, let's do it one more time. Yeah, this is a moment of stretching, right? Good, let me try it one more again. I'm gonna play and come back. Did it make sense musically? I think you immediately started following, right? Because I like kind of showed you the movement. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and you try and do that. Okay. Yeah. So you're stopping too much. You're stopping. Dee da dee da da da. Okay, one more time. No, yeah. Yeah. Well, let's do it one more time and then be more clear. You see, I'm taking more time here. Yeah? Okay, one more time. Yeah. And we can do it differently every time. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, I mean, yes, I define like every
Yeah.
beat for you, but that's what you have to do for yourself, right? See if you can be your own conductor. Better, but I wouldn't delay so much. It's still, but what hanging up on 7 could be. I think it's too precious then because you have to. This is much more precious moment. This is not so much. Simple 6 7 1 white 6 7 1 6 7 1. A little bit maybe, but not too much. So move for there, I would say. Otherwise, there's too many precious moments. Yeah, this still. Yeah. Just work it out. Yeah, da. One more time. Yeah, here you have to be bigger.
Okay.
This is different. Yeah? It's 8. Right? Go ahead, play left hand. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, I synchronize it a little bit with the left hand. It's supposed to be in between, but that's okay. Let's do it one more time. It's all and notice what he does. Slurs. Can you try it? That's right. Now try it with the left hand, and don't pay attention that much to the left hand. Think about right hand. Yeah, think T da. Okay, and it's mostly here. You're supposed to feel it in the bigger jaws. Okay. Yeah. What am I saying? Yeah, you're delaying it here. So you actually, it looks so longer. That's why you're like, oh, I'm supposed to play it longer. Yes, maybe a little bit. I would say this one is written out slowing down. Let me handle it. 1, 2, 3, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 1. Yeah, not entirely correct, but you got the idea. It's piano after dolcissimo pianissimo, so you think forte. You're delaying this one too much. It's supposed to happen kind of almost together. Yeah. Like, a little bit in between. Yeah, but more right hand, less left hand. Left hand, yes, important, but not so much. So slight stretch, ritardando, okay? Just slightly more. Yep. Good. More.
Oh,
yeah. Now, for you need to think fortissimo. For some, it's such a problem. So I always have to get girls to play out more, and I always have to tone down guys because they're just so you have to play out. If there was a guy, I would say like, mezzo forte, stop. For you need to think fortissimo. Yes, but con forza, diminuendo, stretto, speeding up, right? Yeah. So can we do it just, I'm gonna play right hand. Yeah, starting from, and put your, Don't delay. Ya, pa, di, da, da, ti, da, ti, da, tim, ba, ba. Sorry. Yeah, let's do it one more time. And then don't take off until here.
Oh, okay.
It's a big T. So when you on the top, it doesn't start falling immediately, right? It does that, right? D da da ti da da ti da da da. So not ti da 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 da, right? It measures like there's a slope and you like start ti da da ti da da. Does it make sense? Try it one more time. Same place. Don't start taking off until here. Stretto doesn't happen, and stretto doesn't happen immediately, right? It's la ya ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ta ti ta ta ti. Otherwise, what are you gonna do? So when crescendo start, you start immediately louder. No, crescendo starts softer so you can build up effectively. Diminuendo, same thing. Start louder so you can diminuendo effectively. Otherwise, you will have no process, right? No time to do it. Okay, let me take. Sorry, I did it differently this time. Yeah, well, oh, this one is ya da di ga, much bigger. Yeah. Good, good, good. I think this needs to be a little bit more abandon and recklessness in your gesture. I mean, it's good to have reserve gestures so you're not miss, but this bigger moment, ya, ka, ti, ta, ta, a little bit bigger. Well, try both hands. We can shape it differently. You know, we can refinger that. I think a little bit, maybe more successfully. You can you stand a step on for a second? I don't like this. Hi, give me just one more minute, okay? I'll be right with you. Why don't we stay in 5? Let's keep it in 5 position. This is one position. Just 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4, 3, 4, 1, 1. Play 4, 1, 5. Okay? Okay. So for the next week, see if you can bring me the entire thing memorized, okay?